In order to install subsea power cables successfully, it is critical to lay the cable on the seafloor with the right amount of tension. Too little tension or slack may result in an unacceptable bend radius or kink in the cable, and too much tension can damage the cable in other ways. In addition, as a ship heaves up and down with the waves, cable tension and bend radius can be impacted, potentially damaging the cable. This video presents a new Heave analysis tool designed to help installers analyze the cable's tension and bend radius during a cable lay so that it remains within acceptable limits even while a vessel is heaving. The Heave analysis tool is part of the power cable modules available with Makai Plan Pro for planning a safe cable lay from the office, and with Makai Lay for quick analyses during a lay at sea. This tool helps users to simulate the effect that heaving may have on the cable and analyze the results. Users can then adjust the lay parameters to ensure that the cable manufacturer's tension and minimum bend radius limits are obeyed at all times. First, we open our Makai Plan Pro window and locate the Heave analysis tool within the Tools drop-down menu. Second, we need to define the cable properties. You may choose to use a predefined cable from your existing cable database or manually input the cable properties. You need to define the wet weight, diameter, and bending stiffness of the cable. Optionally, you may also include axial stiffness. Third, you need to define the target cable bottom tension, depth, and seabed slope. Next, you define the maximum currents we expect. You may right-click inside the currents list to add or remove a row. Lastly, you define our heave conditions, which include amplitude, period, and ramp. Now that you've defined your parameters, select Calculate. The tool displays two graphs. The top graph shows cable tension over time. The bottom graph shows the cable shape. The cable shape displayed changes over time, which can be adjusted with the time marker shown on the top graph. This marker slides left and right to view the cable shape at different points of a heaving period. The tension displayed in the top graph is based on the selected point along the cable, which can be adjusted with the tension position marker on the bottom graph. For example, you can see that as you slide this marker along the cable to the right, the tension values increase as the weight of the cable suspended below the selected point increases. If you slide the time marker to a crest on the tension graph, you see the cable being lifted slightly, as this peak corresponds to the top of a heave, where the cable sees the most tension. If you move the time marker to a trough on the tension graph, you see the cable being lowered slightly, as this corresponds to the bottom of a heave, where the cable sees the least tension and the lowest bend radius. Next, switch to the Data tab next to Cable Shape to see the values for position in X, Y, and Z, cable distance, tension, and bending radius. This information can be easily passed to check if any tension or bend radius limits are violated. Tensions are usually highest at the top of the heave, and the cable is bent the most at the bottom of the heave. In summary, this is a rapid, simple, and well-validated tool specifically designed to analyze a wide array of power cable lay conditions to ensure safe power cable lays. The tool reduces setup time when compared with generic analysis software and seamlessly integrates with Makai's suite of popular cable planning, simulation, and installation tools. Please contact Makai to try the software or for more information. Thanks for listening.